guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be talking about what I think is probably one of the most popular topics in the area of productivity, morning routines. When I began to write this video, my morning routine was wake up at 6, then I would read, meditate and go outside for a run, then I would get straight into work. I found that my schoolwork took up so much of the day that I was getting really tired and wasting so much time. So I decided to wake up a bit early, 5:30, and I did all the same things except for I delayed my run till the afternoon and I got straight into my schoolwork before I even had breakfast. When I do this, I have a lot more energy to concentrate. With my first morning routine, I was starting my schoolwork at 8 AM, which I found to be the least productive hours of the morning. So my morning routine is pretty simple, but it probably won't suit your life, and neither will the morning routines of other people. So today in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you a few simple tricks that should help you with your morning routine. The first of these is to gather a list of ideas that you've gotten from other people's morning routines that you look up to, and really just anything that you want to have a go at. With the items on your list, try different combinations of morning routines until you find the one that suits your life. One of the key things that I think has made my morning routine so much better is waking up at 5:30. Now you don't have to wake up this early to have a good start to the day, but I'm a big morning person and it suits my life perfectly. Probably the main reason why I get up this early is the main reason other morning routine experts get up this early. Most people aren't up at this time. So when I wake up this early, I have 1 to 2 hours where I can just relax and no one will disturb me. Unless your dad barges into your room pointing out the window at a koala, which is actually what happened one morning. One thing that I make sure I do every morning is to never hit snooze. The way Thomas Frank puts it in his morning routine video is you're admitting defeat to the very first goal that you set for yourself that day. So next time, instead of hitting the snooze button, roll out of bed as soon as you hear the sound of the alarm. The next tip I have for you today is to leave your phone out. Some people suggest to leave your phone outside your room, others suggest to leave it on airplane mode. Personally, I keep it on my bedside table to use as my alarm. But really, you need to choose what part your phone plays in your morning routine. Remember, it's almost like your phone was made to distract you. So what do you do when you wake up but you still feel tired? First, I'll suggest changing your bedtime so that you're more likely in a lighter sleep when your alarm goes off. For this, you could use a website called sleepytime.me. It predicts when your bedtime should be if you were to naturally wake up at the time of your alarm. Even though adjusting your bedtime might work, sometimes you still wake up feeling like a train's hit you. So my solution is to wake yourself up. Most mornings I wake up with this tiredness, and the thing that I find helps me is some physical activity. For example, every morning I have a glass of water, I do a short workout, and then I have a cold shower. A cold shower is the one thing that I found completely wakes your system up. I think I'll probably be doing a video in the future on cold showers too. Anyway, the next tip I have for you is prepare the night before. Doing this reduces the amount of decisions that you have to make in the morning, which ultimately gives you more energy to complete the things that you need to get done. When I first got into morning routines, I wanted to work out every single morning. Some mornings I woke up tired or the weather was bad, there was always an excuse to not do it. But what I found after looking to a few other people's lives is the power of preparing the night before. Instead of waking up and looking for my gym clothes, I set them out the night before. This is a technique called the 20-second rule. One good example of the 20-second rule is learning to play guitar. If you keep your guitar stored away in its case, you're less likely to practice it than if you were to put it on a stand in the living room. Same goes for any habits that you want to stop. For example, watching TV. You can make it harder for yourself to watch it by hiding the remote and instead replacing it with something like a book. So when you prepare the night before, you make it a whole lot easier to start your day. This is because you're eliminating the amount of decisions that you have to make, which gives you more energy to do the things that you need to get done. Start off your morning with a win. This could be as simple as making your bed in the morning, which I think is very important, or it could be completing one of your high priority tasks on your to-do list. Anything that makes you feel like you've accomplished something instead of being defeated, like hitting the snooze button as I said earlier. The last tip I have for you today is to track your progress. Sometimes when you're starting a new habit, like waking up at 5:30 every morning, you don't feel like you accomplished anything or you just don't feel motivated. One way of solving this lack of motivation is by tracking your progress. With any habit, from drinking a glass of water every morning to going to the gym, tracking your progress gives you motivation, which is the key to starting a new habit. To do this, some people use something analog, like a bullet journal, which is what I actually used to use. But others, including me, like to use an app. Some good examples are Habitify, Habit Loop, and Habitica. I track my habits with Habit Loop, but also for a little extra motivation I use Habitica. Habitica is basically a gamified list of habits where you have a character who has lives, levels, weapons, and all types of cool stuff. Another thing you can do with Habitica is go with your friends as a party. The good thing about parties is that if you fail at a habit, the rest of your team loses health. In this way you can hold each other accountable to do your habits. I hope to do a future video on it. I'll probably cover all the details and how I use it and all that. Before I end this video, I thought I'd give you a list of things to try in your morning routine. You don't have to try all of them, but they're a good starting guide. So you could try meditating, reading, you can work out, run or walk, stretch, take a cold shower, journal, eat a healthy breakfast, write your goals for the day, schedule your day, write a to-do list. Like I said, you don't have to try all of these, and there are plenty more things that you can try out there. But as I wrap this video up, I'd like to say thank you for watching. Also, if you like this video, please leave a like, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. If you have any questions or any ideas on what I can improve in, please leave them in the comments below. And apart from that, I'll see you next time. Cheers.